Welcome back to the channel, beautiful beings. My name is Mackenzie Kellier, also known as Mother Hummingbird in the internet realms. And today, this video goes to all my fitness girlies, all my people on their physical fitness journey, which I'm starting to come to the conclusion that it is not even a physical journey. It is all a mental journey that manifests into a better, stronger physical body. So, that being said, I had a conversation with a beautiful friend of mine today who is on a similar journey. She is trying to lose fat and gain muscle. At the same time, she's on her fitness journey. She's being mindful of every single thing she's putting in her body. And she reached out to me because I posted on my Facebook a photo of me where I was saying, hello, basically, I can see my abs now because I've casually been in a caloric deficit for like the 80th something day at this point, and I had been working out consistently in the gym in a progressive overload, aka challenging myself consistently in the gym, not just dinking around at the gym, right? I've actually been challenging myself in a progressive overload this entire time. I've been, again, tracking my macros, tracking my calories, tracking my steps, working out consistently with specific splits in the gym for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end. Now, my friend reached out to me and she said, hey, I'm so proud of you. I'm also on my fitness journey. I've been tracking my calories for 45 days now, tracking my macros, going for walks, being consistent, and the weight is falling off, essentially. And we had a long conversation, and there were so many similarities between her and I in our pasts. We both had issues surrounding emotional eating. We both had issues surrounding binge eating, using food as a stim, so like literally stimming with food. So basically just unhealthy eating patterns, unhealthy relationships with food. In the past, we discovered that we also had a similarity in our early 20s where we downloaded the MyFitnessPal app and was like only eating like 1,200 calories, which is starvation, literally starvation mode. Not going to get you anywhere. And we just had so many similarities and resistances about wanting to go on this journey because of our issues with food in the past. Now, another similarity that we discovered we both had was that once we started actually tracking our food and being consistent in that way, tracking calories, tracking macros, we discovered that it actually brought us liberation around food and felt like it cut the tethers that we had with our emotional eating, our binge eating, our eating to stim, all of these things. Because for the first time in our lives, we both came to the conclusion that for the first time in our lives, we actually feel like we have this part of our lives under control, right? So like, I don't know about you guys, but a year ago, if you would have asked me, hey, what did you have for breakfast today? What did you eat 4 hours ago? I literally wouldn't be able to tell you because I was such a mindless eater that I would just eat, and whatever my heart content, whatever it was in my fridge, no mind to calories, no mind to macros, no mind to protein, anything, nothing. And I would always wonder to myself why I was never losing weight, like it was some mystery, right? Like I would literally work out all the time. I've never not been a gym girl. I've always been training. I've always been lifting heavy. I've always known how to lift. I used to work with a physical trainer. Like I know what I'm doing as far as weight training goes. So in the past, I was always like, I work so hard in the gym. Why can't I see anything? Because hard truth number one, you can't outwork overeating. Okay, so yeah, everyone knows that. You can't outwork a bad diet. Okay, great, point blank. So nowadays, now that I'm in a caloric deficit, because I'm tracking and my macros for protein are very high and consistently very high. I'm holding on to muscle and the fat is falling off. Okay, so yeah, it's no mystery anymore. Like I was saying before, we were talking about how it feels liberating to track our calories. It's because we're not guessing anymore. We took the guesswork out of everything. Because when you track every single thing that goes into your mouth in an app on your phone, you're like, oh, I know what I've eaten. I know what I need to eat more of, and I know what I need to eat less of. And that is so liberating to the person who feels out of control with food. So yeah, if you have been working out consistently for years and you're like, I don't know what's going on, there must be something wrong with me. Maybe the thing, there's nothing wrong with you, but maybe the thing that is not working is the fact that you have no clue the amount of calories you are eating. Yes, I know, it's a hard truth to face, but I had to face it. And once I faced that truth and actually started consistently tracking, everything got easier, everything fell into place. Truth number 2 that I want to talk about is the longer you track, the easier things will feel. Because as you start tracking, you start realizing what foods you like and what foods meet your macros or help you meet your macros faster. And so as you progress down this road, you will know exactly walking into a grocery store what foods get you to your macros faster and which foods cloud up your macros too much and put you in the opposite direction. You just know. Like, for example, Greek yogurt, ding, yes. Cottage cheese, ding, yes. Venison, ding, yes. All high protein, gonna get you to your macros like that. I don't know what your diet is or what you guys eat or if you're vegan or vegetarian or whatever the hell. I used to be vegan for like 7 years, and I will tell you it was harder to hit macros because I had tried this in the past and failed many times. There was so many times I can't even tell you where I would like get the MyFitnessPal app again, try to track, lose my consistency after about 3 days and fail. And I can tell you guys right now, I can successfully tell you guys now that I am in my 95th day of tracking my calories and macros, and I can tell you guys the exact day because MyFitnessPal tells you what day streak you are on. So yeah, I'm on my 95th day. If that doesn't tell you that a habit is solidified in your brain, I don't know what does. The longer you're consistent, the longer you will be consistent. That's just how the brain works. It's habit tracking. When you track your habits, it makes you want to continue because you're actually tracking your habit. So if you're sitting here and you've been working out for years and years and years, never seeing an ounce of definition or anything, good news is you've built a lot of muscle. Bad news is you can't see any of it. Now, there's no such thing, here's another hard truth I'll give you, there's no such thing as toning a muscle. To look toned, you have to lose the fat that's covering up the muscles that you work so hard for in order to see them, which will give you that toned look. But there's no kind of workout that's like gonna tone your muscle. No, the visual aesthetic of a toned muscle is fat being chiseled off of the muscle. That's all there is to it. So yeah, if you're thinking about losing fat, gaining muscle, follow this channel because I will continuously talk about this. I talk about a lot of things on this channel, but that is going to be one of the main things that I do talk about. If this video is helpful to you in any sort of way, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a like, and I will continue walking you guys along this journey with me as I recomposition my entire body while I'm raising a toddler and going to school and working and all these things. So if that's another thing, hard truth number, I don't even know how many at this point. If you say you don't have time, you are lying to yourself. I literally go to school full time. I work, I raise a kid, I do all of these things, and I still make time for myself to go to the gym. My gym has a daycare, my son goes to the daycare, and that is that, okay? I can't tell you how many times I've only had 30 minutes in my day where I've gotten one of the best lifts in of my life, okay? You don't need time. You need time management. And I'm going to leave this video on that hard truth. And I hope that you are able to integrate some of these lessons that took me fucking years to learn. Maybe, hopefully you'll learn them a little faster by way help of maybe one of my videos. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if any of this resonated with you. If you are on your fitness journey, how many days in are you? I'm really interested to hear. Just like my friend shared with me today, she's on her 45th day, which is fucking awesome. To me, that means that she has solidified her habit. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.